So I don't know what it is with 7.3s and being this close to storage, but now this one's broken too.
The Cummins is good though.
But this one's... Another episode of Everything's Broken. We have another 7.3. This is the truck we have dubbed WP that rescued our hay delivery last time when we broke a 7.3 right here in this very storage lot, right next to that semi that this person owns. Anyway, so we lost H-pop pressure as he was pulling out of the facility. We were trying to go get some parts for the semi. So today we are pulling the fuel bowl to pull and test the IPR, see if he lost the H-pop or the IPR again. So it'd only be IPR number like 4. So in order to do that, you take this clamp off. This is called a V-band clamp. And then I loosen both on one side and then just the one on the other. And then you have this fuel line down here, the one right below it. These both need to come off. This one needs to come off. And then there's 2 down here on this pump, one there and then one below it, that also need to come off. And then there's 2 bolts right here and right here, essentially. Then you can pull the fuel bowl. So we're gonna take all those off and I'll show you a little bit better in just a second. Jesus fucking Christ. Get this piece of hot garbage out of my sight. The fuel bowl too. Alright. So these are the 2 hoses I was talking about. So you got this one here, that one down there, and then these 2 off the front, and then this piece of shit pain in the ass return line right there. So what we're checking, this is the ICP sensor right here. We're gonna pull it out, ohm out the connectors, kind of just check for oil behind it. And then this one way down here, I don't know how well the camera is picking that up. This one that I just unplugged, this is your IPR. This is actually what tells it to have oil, high pressure oil pressure. So we're gonna pull this out, ohm out the solenoid, maybe try to clean out the body of it or just replace it because it's under warranty, and see if that'll get us our high pressure oil again. Because if it doesn't, then old Isaiah over there is gonna be out a chunk of change.
Only about $1,000.
Only about $1,000. That's before I charge him my labor rate. What are friends for? That's so fucked up. But we're gonna pull that out and then I will show you guys how to test them. So we'll come back for that. Communist sockets.
Communist sockets fit that the best.
I'm gonna check if your H-pop is full before I pull the body of that out. For the reservoir. Yeah, it's got oil in it. It's not all the way at the very, very top, but
Suspicious.
it's very uncommon, yeah. Do you have brake clean?
No.
Hey Meta, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a black guy? Fucking stupid Meta glasses. Okay, so healthy range for an IPR. So we're getting resistance. So we're gonna read between those two. I don't know if you can see it. There's two little contacts in this plug right here. We're gonna go between those two, and you want between 10 and 12. Anything less than that is failed. Anything drastically more than that is failed. Typical healthy reading is between 10 and 12. If you have like a 9, it should still work. If you have like, you know, a 13, 14 area, again, should still work. But what you want to see is usually between 10 and 12 ohms of resistance. Yeah. Straight 0. Fucking love this meter, bro. Everybody's like, hey, buy a fluke, buy a fluke. $11.8.
That sounds right.
It's between 10 and 12. So we have 11.7, 11.8. Steadily. It's grounded to the body. It's not grounded out. So the main body portion is good.
I'm pretty sure it's clean.
If the brake clean was free, use all of it.
It's not fucking free.
So, ICP is just a fucking ICP. They're fucked regardless. Damn it. So,
Yeah, really.
in here, you see that little needle that kind of rested to the side?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta not lose that if you ever service one of these bodies. And then alright, we're gonna pack up, head to O'Reilly's. I'll get the Meta Glasses POV of the O'Reilly strip from him, because I'm not walking in with that. It'd be awkward.
That's a bitch.
I think you're a bitch. But anyway, yeah, so we went and warranted the ICP and the IPR, and we are now back at the truck to stab them back in, and then we're going to disconnect the fuel line to the lift pump, crank on it, see if it has high pressure oil pressure, and if it does, we'll put it back together. If it doesn't, then we're gonna leave it taken apart and just push it into his spot. So that's kind of the plan. That's right, it goes in the square hole. That chick got so upset. Alright, so the H-pop gauge does work. It's right here. So let's watch that one.
Oh, the EGTs are soaring right now, brother. You have 100 PSI of H-pop pressure. You have some, it is very low. Let's double verify with your fucking OBD2 dongle.
I'm gonna see if my coworkers even notice.
Well, now we have ICP pressure, so that's good.
Yeah, you have 178, but it is still low.
It is pretty low.
You could try a better IPR than an AutoZone one. We could go down to CAT and get the CAT IPR.
They are pretty pricey, though.
It's only money. Just make more.
One have to keep making more money for this shit.
That's the sentence that gets us in a lot of trouble. It's only money. As well. I don't know what was going on yesterday, because there's a chance that if we throw the fuel bowl back in it, as soon as it gets hot, that fucking H-pop dies again. Because it is cold. The oil is thicker. And the pressure is low.
Is there any way we can inspect it to see if it's failed, or is it just a diagnostic only?
The H-pop?
Yeah. Is there a way to see?
If you want to buy the seal kit for one, and that, but I mean, we can pull it apart, but in order to put it back together, you need the seal kit. So that's, I don't know, that's entirely up to you if you want to or not. Let's crank it a few more times to make sure it's not just air.
Yeah.
At least 500 PSI while cranking is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Dude, whoever rebuilt this truck needs shot in the face. There's a gun in my truck.
Stupid thing. Now it's back down.
Into the ether like we did at the apartment.
Yeah, I have a strong feeling that your H-pop is the problem. I'm pretty confident in that. Because of how slowly that's climbing too. Air or not, it should move a lot faster than that. A failing H-pop usually presents symptoms while hot first. Hot, no start, hard start, extended cranking, which you had. Loss of power / flat on its face, did that yesterday. Random stalling, did that yesterday too. Common confusing culprits. IPR valve, injector O-rings, or low pop oil reservoir level. Checked that earlier, it was full. The O-rings better not be failed again, or else we're throwing the entire engine in the trash.
I didn't see oil in the fuel when I...
No. Yeah, I bet you the H-pop is failing. So if we put the fuel bowl back in, I bet you it'd start really slowly. But it'd start, but I don't think it'd even get you home. Or we can leave it out, make our work easier. You can order an H-pop, whichever one you want, at some point. And if it's going to be a while, we can just tape off the intake. And then we don't have to take as much shit back apart to put the H-pop in it. What do you want to do? It's your truck.
Yeah, I really don't want to be playing with the fuel bowl again. Never liked the fucking thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and I guess I'll order a fucking H-pop. At least it's not like an injection pump.
I don't know, I think Jaden's injection pump was cheaper than any H-pop you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, for sure, but that Amazon special. Whew.
Dude, it's running great though.
for maybe like 3 months. We'll find out.
I don't know.
I mean, hey, there is a there's some form of a return window on. It does die within the window. I just swap it out with a different one.
You just got to remember to put your delivery valves back on it.
Oh yeah, I'll swap the delivery valves back.
It would suck to throw those out. Have to remake the lines again.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
You gotta sit in here.
So let's do item numero dos on our list. So we have, this is the storage facility out here in Nampa that we fucking use for all of our bullshit. That's my half ton that I drove out here in. That's the broken truck, that's his semi. These spots right here are also his stuff. So we've got his trailer, his other shitty trailer, the Jetta, his second Mercedes, and then these tubs of oil.
Well, that trailer's
But I think the 7.3 would fit back here. So kind of what I'm thinking is if we find a chain, I can drag you out forward and we could go around. Yeah, so we'll go around that way. We'll come back up this drive, go around, and then I'll pull you straight through that spot. And then you basically just touch it up against that fucking barrel or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it just needs to be inside the lines. It should fit enough.
Yeah.
Worst case, I can take this home if you want me to.
Yeah.
I can take it to my house, at least temporarily. So. All right, we got the 7.3 put in its final resting place for the foreseeable next 7 to 9 months.
No, it'll be like next month at most. Maybe 2 months from now. Potentially 4.
So yeah, you guys will see that one a lot on my channel when I buy it back from him for like $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger things have happened. No, I need the Fummins to die, and then I'll trade you the Fummins for the broken 7.3, and then I will eventually trade you back. So now we're working on this Mercados 300 Dix diesel, and Isaiah pulled all of his vacuum lines apart and
I
can't
didn't.
figure out why it won't start. So
No, that's the only one that really matters.
everything is broken. That's why it's
Everything
called
is
everything is broken.
I don't know where half this shit went.
Yeah, everything's bypassed too. Like, what are we doing at this point?
We're currently want to get it to run on fuel, so
Not just fumes.
yeah.
Where they belong. I found where the one line goes, by the way.
Oh.
This one with the clamp.
Uh-huh. Oh.
And then I routed these where they were actually supposed to go.
Nah.
Underneath this shit. So they don't get hit by the hood or anything.
Yeah.
But you should be good to try it.
Alright.
Worst case, it catches fire because we dumped a bunch of diesel all over it. Your booster box sucks.
Well, this motor is just fucking... Yeah. It's more better suited as a charger than a booster.
Watch that other brown one right there.
Like that, like these legitimately go to the. There's like a little switch over.
Yeah, but is this the feed to it?
No, it shouldn't be. This is the feed. This is feed line. So this goes to here and into the cab.
And that's what makes the sucky air in the cab?
Yeah.
That green one that's still disconnected?
Potentially. But that's the thing though, it should start without vacuum. It just won't shut off with vacuum. It was almost wanting to fire after we bled the lines again, so.
Yeah. Keep trying to bleed them, I guess. Dude.
Why did you do that?
Fuck. That's fucking rude. Brother, you might need a better battery.
It's on the list.
Just like you're on the list?
Yeah.
Alright, well. No dice. Battery's too dead, so Isaiah's gonna try it here in a little bit. And if he gets some sort of progress, he'll send me a video to add to this. So in case he doesn't, that's all for today. So this is broken or everything is broken episode 2. So we'll see y'all on episode 3 probably tomorrow. Well, tomorrow for us, probably next week for you.